Today, I am here to tell you that stroke is not spiritual. Nobody fire you arrow. I repeat, nobody fire you arrow. Why did I say that? First of all, Mokulen will tell me the types of stroke. There are two types of stroke. They call it the hemorrhagic stroke. It simply means when blood spill into the brain. And the second one they call ischemic stroke. It simply means when there is a reduction of blood supply to a particular part of the brain. But before we go into that, let's talk about the mechanism of blood supply to the brain. You get what's in there they call the circle of Willis. The circle of Willis is in charge of blood supply to every part of the brain, the front, the side, and the back part of the brain. Different areas of the brain, the cerebrum, the cerebellum, the midbrain, the pons, and different parts of the brain. So this circle of Willis where you see so. Tell me how arrow take enter here. How evil arrow take enter here. The only way if it happen, I say, measure your BP well, because now when you get high blood pressure or arrhythmia, now you go feel develop stroke. But no worry, we go come to that. Let's talk about the causes of stroke. What with the causes of stroke? High blood pressure. We have said it before that a persistent elevated blood pressure can lead to stroke because it gets what's they call formation of thrombus, where we say when your BP is high, that thrombus now like a blood clot inside your blood vessel. When that thrombus start to move because of the force where the blood take use push am, it go turn what they call emboli. And when that emboli reach somewhere for your brain, it go feel lead to what they call ischemia. Also, it get what they call atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis they occur as a result of reduction in the diameter or in the size of a blood vessel. You see this circle of Willis who we're talking about, one of these arteries or two sometimes will reduce and blood supply where they go where that blood vessel lead to go can they reduce, and now why you go can see some neurological symptoms of stroke. Another thing where they cause now aneurysm. You get what they call aneurysm. Remember I talked about two types of stroke. The hemorrhagic stroke, that one simply means a disruption in blood supply. It means say pipe where they carry blood, it burst for brain. And aneurysm, now basically when artery supposed to be like this, instead of it go be like this, it go come form like this. Now like an outpouching inside the brain. And when this outpouching, at some point it go come soft, big, come burst, poof. And when it bursts, blood will come start to spill for the part of the brain where that aneurysm they located. That can equally lead to stroke. Waiting with the symptoms, that leads me to what they call FAST. F-A-S-T. What's in the F? F stands for facial drooping. It means say when one part of your face don't they drop, it they go left or it they go side, depending on the side of the brain that is affected. So you come into a house, you see somebody, maybe an elderly person in their 50s or 60s, without they get a face drooping, one-sided face drooping. You want to also look for A. What is A? Arm weakness. Stroke, they present like that too. Arm weakness, facial drooping. The next one where you feel happen now waiting, slurred speech. If you call them slow speech, so you go ask the person, what do you want to say? You go ask the person, what is your name? If the person try mention their name and they talk from one side of their mouth, and you can't tell them, mommy, daddy, uncle, auntie, raise your hand. If you see say they no feel raise their hand, a stroke be that too. Waiting be T. T simply means time to call your doctor. You can equally say time to go to the hospital. So you have to look out for FAS and immediately act upon T. These are the possible symptoms of stroke that you can see in a person who is having an episode of stroke. And of course, you want to take that person to the emergency clinic immediately because a stitching time saves nine, as they say. Waiting with the methods where we use prevent stroke. The simple way to prevent stroke na to dey check your BP regularly. Because if your BP dey low, it don't go feel lead to stroke. Or better put, if you ensure say your BP dey low, it will feel reduce the chances of you developing stroke. Diet is equally good. It is good to dey chop food where they rich in vegetables, where they low in oil, where they low in cholesterol. Also, we have to include exercise in our daily life because when you do exercise, it is good for the cardiovascular system and it will help improve the quality of your life over time. Finally, I would like to mention take your drugs regularly as prescribed by the doctor. Stay sharp, stay aware, stay medicated.